about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
Morning. Today I'm just off to get my nails redone. I've had these done I got them done for the Christmas party just before Christmas, around, I think it was like the 14th of December. So they've lasted quite well, considering, well, it's basically a month because it's the 12th. I'm just trying to find my lipstick. It is the 12th of January today. Oh, why can't I find it? Is it even in here? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and get my nails done. I'm a little bit sick of like the dark colour. I got it for Christmas because I thought, oh, it'll go perfect with the Christmas party dress that I've got. But like, I'm very much a light pastels kind of girl any other time of the year. So I'm gonna go back for my signature pink. Just put on some lippy. I find particularly this time of year, if I don't put on lipstick, I look just like washed out and ill and cold. So it just warms up the face a little bit. So where did I put the lid? There we go. Right, I better head off. What time is it? Right, I've got 10 minutes to get there, which should be fine. But I do need to stop for cash on the way. Oh, it's cold. I'm back to pretty little pink. Oh, it's gonna focus on my face. Focus on my nails. I can't do it with, like, this coat doesn't allow stretching, so I'll have to show you them later. But basically they are pink with rose gold glitter on 2 of the nails, and they are really pretty. I feel like myself again. I've got the right coloured nails on. Oh, it's so cold. I think it's still quite, like, it's meant to be warm, but there's just a breeze that's just absolutely freezing. Yeah, it's meant to be 9 degrees, which for me it's quite warm up here. So yeah, I was suggesting to Phil that we were going to go to like Durham for a wander and a hot chocolate and a coffee and a chat and a catch up, but it's bloody freezing and the weather's awful, so probably won't, to be honest. But yeah, oh, I need to do so much stuff today. I can't be bothered. I've probably just made everyone yawn. Has anyone else got like that? I need to go and get some money for Laura. Like, I'm such a bad customer. I never, like, I don't carry cash and she doesn't take card. And I didn't have time to get cash on the way here. So I need to go and get some now to pay her. Otherwise, I'm pretty bad. Yeah, so I need to pop the gas point, pop back, pay Laura, then head home and do whatever I'm doing. It is 12:15 now and I'm starving hungry, so hungry. I had 2 crispy cakes for breakfast. Technically cereals are technically okay, but apart from the chocolate that's on it, I'm just gonna ring Pip to tell him that I'm on my way home and if he wants anything picking up, because oh, it's so cold. Literally sat here shivering. So when I got back from getting my nails done, these lightings no better to look at them, but they're very pretty and I love them. I've gone for a different type of colour pink than I normally do, and I really like it because it's a bit of a warmer shade rather than like a cool toned iced baby pink. But yeah, I'm very pretty and I'm very happy with them. I feel so much more myself now. Yeah, but when I got back I told you that I wasn't going to bother going out to Durham because it was windy, it was cold and everything, but Phil was ready and it makes more sense us going out today, not tomorrow, because I do lots of like adulting stuff on a Sunday. So we popped out and we've been out for about 5 hours. So yeah, we just like go out for coffee, have a wander around and just catch up from like the week, because we both run around like lunatics and it's just nice to have like some chill time on a Saturday with each other rather than like in the house, because when you're in the house, like, you're distracted by phones, you're distracted by like making food or watching like videos on YouTube, watching like things on the telly, playing games. So it was just nice to have some like chill time. But now I'm making food. I'm just making some tea. I am making the hoisin chicken from HelloFresh. I don't think I've shown you this yet. So I made my own little like meal plan thing based off all the HelloFresh recipes. I no longer get the HelloFresh box. If you watched my videos last year, I do really recommend them though, if you do want to give them a try. They're really, really good service. So I set up a binder which has got in all of the recipes. So in here I've got a 4-week meal plan with 6 recipes per week. So that makes like prepping and cooking and everything so much easier and quicker and all that jazz. But yeah, I'm about to make the tea because we're starving, although it is only just, taking my watch off, it is only just about 5 o'clock. But as I say, we've been out all afternoon and had nothing to eat. I think all I've had all day is a couple of crispy cakes that I made yesterday for work. So I'm gonna watch some YouTube and I'm gonna make some tea because I'm hungry. One of my favourite things to watch though while I'm making the tea, I'm just looking down here because this is my laptop, is Disney vlogs. Love watching Disney vlogs because things like how-tos, like I've just watched Belinda Celine's like planner setup for the year. I like to watch, so I can't just like have it on in the background like a TV show. It's like something I need to watch. I need to see what stickers she uses, and I need to see what like hole punches she uses and things like that. Where Disney vlogs, like if they're talking about, oh, we're going on Space Mountain, I know what Space Mountain is. I don't like have to really watch it in detail. So yeah, love watching a Disney vlog. Yeah, I feel like I'm just waffling for the sake of waffling because I'm good at that. Oh, that's sun flare. Let's see if we can get rid of it a little bit. It's because my lens is so dirty. Yeah. I still need to clean the lens, still not cleaned it. I am just on the way to Asda Price to do the shopping because it's Sunday and we need to do adulty things. Can I make that any better? No, not at all. No, makes it worse. That makes it a little bit better. Yeah, I need to go do all the shopping, but you know the binder thing that I showed you last night, I'm going to show you more detail today because like this time of year everyone's doing like the new year new me thing and doing like different diet plans and all sorts of crazy stuff to lose weight, get back into shape. But I found that way of like meal prepping and meal planning has like saved me so much time, so much stress, and makes weekly shopping and weekly food planning so much easier. I never used to food plan, food prep. I literally just used to get in on a night and guess what I wanted for tea, pop to the shop on the way home. When I used to do a weekly shop, I just used to buy the things that we normally bought and never really change up what we ate for tea. And normally it was like jars of sauce, like let's get a bolognese in, let's do fajitas, like easy things I didn't really have to think about. And when I started doing the HelloFresh, I probably should have done this in the house where I wasn't like sun glaring and everything. When we started HelloFresh, it like really changed the way that we ate, and it changed like the type of meals that we were having. We were having so much more fruit and veg, more like veg, fresh meat, fresh sauces, like sauces made from scratch from home. And it really opened my eyes in I can do this and I could like plan and prep it all myself. I mean, I did HelloFresh for a good 8 months last year and it was really, really good. But the problem was Phil was starting a new training plan and needed to know his calorie intake on a weekly basis, and he needed to know it in advance so that he could plan and prep like breakfasts and lunches around his dinner. So what I did is I like pulled together a meal plan from all of the HelloFresh recipes. So I've got like a 4-week set meal plan and I've got 6 recipes in each week. And what I've done for my shopping, which is the point of this story, is I've set up a spreadsheet because I love a good spreadsheet. I've set up a spreadsheet which is like a standard shopping list for each of those weeks, so I can go to the shop without thinking about a thing, walk in the shop, open up my phone, load that spreadsheet, and I know exactly the ingredients that I need for that week. All I need to know is which week we're doing. It's so easy, so simple, and the only thing I need to think about is what I need to buy for lunches and breakfasts, which 9 times out of 10 we always eat the same thing for lunch, and I think that's pretty standard for everybody. Like a salad, a sandwich, you tend to have the same thing every day, or you'll have leftovers from the night before. So yeah, it's really helped me, and I really recommend it to anybody who's struggling to get out of a rut. So what I'll do when I get back is I'll show you the binder, and I'll go through like tips and tricks of how to set one up as well, because I think that'll be really interesting and probably quite helpful for quite a few of you. So yeah, let's go food shopping. I'm trying to procrastinate because I hate going food shopping. It is bang on 12 o'clock, so let's see how long this takes, because I like to do it in like half an hour, so probably an hour tops for getting to the shop and getting back, but let's see if we can get back by 1. Shopping done. That took longer than I wanted it to. It's absolutely crazy in here today. I made it back. The wind is horrific today. It's like so bad, like pushing my trolley across the like car park and everything. But here is the shopping. This cost £52 and like 3 pence. That was currently hoovering. 52, 3 pence, and that is the shopping for 2 of us. Full week, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and a few snacks as well. Of course, feeding Phil is a tall order because he can eat a lot because he trains a lot. So I'm gonna put all this away, clean out the fridge and sort out the kitchen. I just wanted to quickly show you these jogging bottoms that I got the other week from Asda. They are navy, they are so comfortable. They've got like little rose gold details on the end of like the little tie thing. I actually sized up in these to a 12 because I wanted to get them like really comfortable, but they are so soft, they're like fleecy inside as well. So I just quickly got changed before starting all of the tidying and the prep and the job that is Sunday. I hate Sundays. Sundays are basically like the 6th working day of the week. You get Saturday off to chill, relax and do nothing, and Sunday is the day when you prepare to go back to work. So today I will be meal prepping, I will be ironing, I will be tidying the house, I will be doing all of that horrible fun stuff. I hate it. I hate being an adult. I hate doing all that stuff. If I didn't have to, if like I didn't have to work full time and have to do that and have to do everything else and actually try and have a life, I'd be quite happy. But yeah, anyway, stop whinging, Amy. Just get on with it. Yeah, but really comfy joggers. So if you want some, they're in Asda. They've got like quite a lot of loungewear in at the minute. It's really comfortable. I'm actually tempted to get like a second pair. Yeah, they were only like a tenner. So they're like perfect for like lounging around the house in without like going full on PJs, because I normally wear like my fluffy pajamas from Primark like all afternoon, particularly on a Sunday. But you get a bit fed up of being in your jammies all the time, so they are a great alternative. Also, I look like a crazy person because like all my wings are hanging out. But I can't have my hair down outside because it is just so windy, which is why this looks like this at the minute. Right, so I thought it's about time I actually showed you this binder that I use for all my meal prep and give you some tips and tricks on how to set one up. So when you're with HelloFresh, you can actually get these for free, like depending on how many boxes you get. So I just picked this up. You can get binders from like Wilkinson's, Pound Stretchers, Poundland, anywhere. You can splash out on one, you can get really cheap, but it doesn't really matter. As I said, I used the HelloFresh recipe cards to pick up all of our recipes. However, you can use recipe books to do this. And just to give you some idea, the amount of like recipe cards that we had of HelloFresh, I've still got them all. Like that is how many HelloFreshes that we got. So I went through all of those which is essentially like going through a cookbook, and then selected 6 per week for 4 different weeks. So I've got them separated here. I've got some like little sticky tags on the side just to separate out the weeks, and then I've got like each recipe card just hole punched and put in here. And then I just like rotate the week. So we'll start on week 1 and then go 2, 3, 4 and then back to 1. So it's like a month's worth of food in here. Yeah, so each week has got 6 separate recipe cards. I only did 6 and not 7 because one day a week we'll either get a Domino's, or we'll pop around my mum and dad's for like tea for Sunday lunch, or we might just treat ourselves and go out. So that's why I've only like planned for 6 weeks, 6 days of the week. The way I suggest doing this, if you obviously haven't done the HelloFresh boxes and you don't have any recipe cards from them, is use your cookbooks. Go through your favourite cookbook, like tab up all the recipes that you really love and that you really like to like cook for your family, or you want to cook for your family, or like your partner, or whatever it is. Photocopy them, print them out. Like if you're looking online, print them out, photocopy them, laminate them and put them in a binder. That way you've got essentially your own designated cookbook. Like that essentially is my cookbook for the 4 weeks. So yeah, it's essentially just like creating your own cookbook, but amalgamating like 3 or 4 different cookbooks, so you only have to go to one place for the information. And then, as I said, I set up a spreadsheet. I will do a little like screen share thing with you so you can see it down the side or something. So my spreadsheet, I've just separated it by tabs. So there is week 1, 2, 3 and 4. I've put a list of all the ingredients that we need down the side, and then I've listed the different recipes 1 to 6 across the top, which actually and then what I've done is I've gone down, and for that recipe I've like ticked off which ingredients it needs and how many, and this way I just need to look at like the far end column of like, do I need 1 pepper or do I need 3 peppers? So that's how I've done it, and it's working really, really well for us. And I actually love it, and I don't know what I would do without it at the minute. It's really, really good way to meal plan and meal prep, and we use MyFitnessPal quite a lot. So what we did when we first set it all up was we set up all the recipes as meals within MyFitnessPal with all the macros and the information and the calories and all that malarkey. So now all we need to do is add that recipe in. As long as we're using all the same quantities, it's fine. So yeah, that is how I am meal prepping and meal planning going forward. I've been doing this since September consistently, and I think the only weeks that we've missed is Christmas, because obviously I didn't even order any food that week because slightly mental, and we were like eating out a lot, and yeah, it just didn't happen. So yeah, that's how I'm meal prepping. I really do suggest it if you're struggling for like ideas and things. Also, a good thing is the fact that you're like rotating every 4 weeks. If you're having to buy like a specific spice for a recipe, you know that you will actually use it all, because you will be using that recipe again in like 4 weeks. If you do it in a 4-week cycle, you could do it in a 2-week cycle. I just used a 4-week cycle just because it meant that we weren't getting sick of the recipes as quickly. So now it's like quite a treat, because there's like, I know which recipes are in there. So I'll be like, oh, it's this one today, like we haven't had that for ages, it's like one of my favourites. And that's what I keep saying, Phil, like every time I make them, it's like, oh, this one's my favourite. He's like, they're all your favourite. I was like, I know. But because we don't have it like day in, day out every week, it like remains special and remains a favourite, and you don't get sick of it, which is really, really nice about like the way of doing it. So if you want to give it a go, if you've got any more questions, like leave them down below. Like feel free to like send pictures on Instagram, because I'd love to see like your binders and things. I'm just going to have to get the battery charger because the battery is running out. But yeah, I'd love to see you set up binders and organise your meal plans and get on top of it, because like that shopping today took me like just over half an hour. But what I've noticed as well is since setting that up, I don't, oh my I'm saying. I don't venture into like the pre-packaged food sections, the freezer section, or the like the pre-made sauces section. I do veg, I do like dairy, like chilled goods, and like meat, and then I'll skip straight to bread. And the good thing about it is that you don't end up going up and down all of the aisles just to see if there's something you want. And when you do that, you end up picking up chocolate, you end up picking up biscuits, just because you're walking past them and you think, oh, maybe I'll try some of them this week. Oh, they're new, there's some new biscuits, let's have some of them. But because like you've got the shopping list there, you don't actually have to venture into those aisles, so you don't have that temptation there to pick up those like treats and things. I mean, treats and things are all right every now and again, but you get used to it and it becomes part of your normal shopping habits. So if you do it this way, I found it's really good. It cuts down on the price of your shopping, and it also cuts down on the amount of rubbish that you buy. And it is now Wednesday. I'm really sorry I didn't actually end last week's vlog, and I felt like I couldn't post it without putting a proper ending on it, because I was just waffling so much and giving you so much information about meal prepping, because I genuinely love that system. I just felt like giving it a dead stop would just have not flowed properly. So yeah, if you want any more tips or tricks on meal prepping, if you want any more information, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll either do videos on them or I'll just answer your comments down there. If you want copies of my spreadsheet, anything like that, let me know, and I will see if I can get it uploaded to like a public Dropbox or something for you that you can download it from. But yeah, I genuinely really love that method of meal prepping, and it has really changed the way that we eat now, and it's definitely for the better. And if you're starting a new home, like moving out for the first time, I think it's a really good opportunity to get yourself into good habits. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this vlog off here, otherwise I'll just start waffling again, and I will see you again for another weekly vlog next week. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, because quite a high percentage of my views don't actually come from subscribers, which is quite interesting. I was looking at my analytics the other day. So yeah, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that little red button. It's free and you will not miss any of my upcoming videos if you want to see my pretty little face in your subscription box again. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so